What is up, guys? 10VivMan here, bringing another battle. Here I have for you guys an NU game that I had of a good friend of mine, off, another Pokemon group, but she, and she's very good at it, and, like, lower tier stuff, and she's got a bunch of cool NU things here, like Basculin, and Serperior, and Muck, and Sheesh, and I've just got, not really a standard team, I got a mixed bag of stuff, so, it's bound to be an interesting game, but, without further ado, let's get this battle started. She's going to lead off of her, I'm going to lead off of my Substrika first. That's because she hosted. And I'm going to lead off of my Substrika because she doesn't have any ground Pokemon. So, I know, on the Specs Substrika, I can get up a Volt Switch pretty safely. She leads with her Muck, and we're just going to go for that Specs Volt Switch. I want to see how much it does. I don't know if it's specially defensive or what it is. Judging from the damage, probably is max specially defensive. Not positive, but most likely the case. I'm going to go into my Piloswine here. Wanted to get those Stealth Rocks up, but I probably should have gone into... I can't remember if I had a Taunter on this team or not, but I should have probably gone into that. But and she's going to go set up first turn for Muck using Curse, which, I'm kind of worried about. At the same time, I'm overly not, because my Piloswine is actually max physically defensive. And I just want to judge how much an Earthquake does with a +1. And keep in mind, this Piloswine has no attack investment. That does a crap ton, which is incredible. Just shows to you, Piloswine's a really good Stealth Rock Pokemon for NU. She's going to go off with a Brick Break. Doesn't do anything to my Piloswine, which is amazing. And, yeah, I can really do one of two things here. I can either, set up my rocks or try to kill it again or, whatever. I just decided to set up my rocks here because I anticipated her to switch, but she's actually going to go for an Explosion. And, yeah, Explosion. Didn't really see that coming. Because, oh, geez, that was a terrible pun. Oh, God, that was a terrible pun. For those of you who don't, for those of you who don't get that, that's fine. But well, for that, that Explosion doesn't kill my Piloswine because he's a max defense and all that. And out comes a Basculin, gonna try to finish me off with Aqua Jet. I expected this to kill, which is why I didn't do much. But I lived the adaptability, most likely Banded Aqua Jet. Are you kidding me, Piloswine? You are bulky. And then I just went for Ice Shard because of randomness. I could have gone for Toxic or Earthquake, but turns out I actually live in Aqua Jet. So Piloswine, just showing how bulky it is. Holy moly, it's bulky. But, I'm not going to take another one. And Piloswine's got its job done. So, down it goes. And, yeah. Basculin's a pretty big threat. But here out comes my Quagsire, which is max HP, max defense. I know I can take at least, a bunch of Aqua Jets. And, out comes the Serperior here, which I'm kind of scared about because I don't know what really it's going to run. I don't know if it's supportive or offensive. I could have predicted that to come in, but I just wanted to go for the safe Scald. Wanted to get a burn on that Basculin. And the Scald, doesn't do anything. I don't get the burn, which I never get the burn on Scald. So, yeah, I'm going to tell you, I kind of prepared for this situation because I had a Sawsbuck, which recently dropped from 2NU. There we go. Expecting to Leech Seed or Giga Drain or something of the sort, or Leaf Blade, and, hoping to get that Sap Sipper boost, but she actually sets up a Coil on the switch, I think, predicting my Sawsbuck switch, which is a good play. And coiling Serperior, that's kind of scary, and I really don't know what it's running, so I'm just going to set up a Swords Dance, wanting to hopefully break through those defenses. And so we get set up a Swords Dance, and she actually has Dragon Tail. And I honestly should have seen that coming. I completely forgot that Serperior got Dragon Tail. That does a pretty decent chunk to my Sawsbuck. And she forces out my Substrika. This was actually probably the most beneficial switch I could have done, because Substrika is actually probably the only thing that really directly threatens it, because I have that Specs Overheat. And, yeah, that Specs Overheat is incredible, and, yeah. Down goes that Serperior, and Serperior is pretty bulky, and Substrika doesn't have the greatest offensive stat, but I'm not sure if my camera froze for a minute. If it did, I apologize. I don't know what happened to it, but now out comes the Simisear, and I really don't know. It most likely wants the Nasty Plot, so I've got to really plan accordingly here. Got to switch out. I go out into my Girder, and my Girder's max HP, max specially defensive with holding the Eviolite. And she does, I do predict that. She does go on, she does go for the Nasty Plot, which, and +2 Simisear is pretty dangerous. And now she's going to go for that Stab, Life Orb boosted, Stab boosted, Fire Blast. And to be honest, I'm not really anticipating myself to live this. But, Girder is a boss. I live it with 18, which is freaking amazing. I'm going to go for a Drain Punch because it's pointless to bulk up. Absolutely pointless. I'm going to go for that Drain Punch, and it does a crap ton to that Simisear, which is amazing. Just freaking amazing. Girder, you are a monster. I'm going to be able to finish off the Simisear of a Stab Mach Punch. And, yeah, Girder, my God, I cannot believe this thing is not RU yet. It's just too good. It's way too freaking good. But out comes the Basculin. I believe she's going to go for the Aqua Jet. Oh, no, she doesn't. That's right. I go for the Mach Punch here. Because she knows, she knows you can more directly threaten other stuff with Waterfall, like Quagsire, for example. But she's just going to take out my Girder with the banded Waterfall. So down goes Girder. Not a big deal. And I'm going to go into my Substriker because knowing she's most likely choiced, and, I can outspeed this Basculin relatively easily. I'm going to go for that Stab Thunderbolt because I know it damages, pretty much everything on her team pretty well. And down goes that Basculin, which was a pretty big threat. Basculin's a very underrated threat. With adaptability, Stab is pretty nasty. And now she brings in a huge threat, Cacturne. If this was an offensive Cacturne, I most likely would have been screwed, to be perfectly honest. Because I really had nothing for this Cacturne. Because of it, we had Swords Dance, my Unaware Poke, which is Quagsire, is 4 times weak to Grass. And, I let her take the Sucker Punch on Substrika because I kind of left it in his Death Fodder, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what, I should probably switch out and preserve Substrika for later just because it's a hard hitter, my fastest poke on this team. And I'm going to go into Fracture, anticipating another Sucker Punch. And, considering the fact she's like more of a defensive set, you see the leftovers on it, she's also likely carrying spikes. It's pretty much a standard for Cacturnes. So that's why I'm going to go for the Taunt here. Hopefully, because Cacturne threatens a decent portion of my team. They got to take action. And here I don't know what she was predicting. She might have anticipated me to Dragon Dance there. And, yeah, she does go for the Seed Bomb. Does a decent amount of damage. I am an Eviolite Fracture, by the way. So I take it pretty well. And here, I don't know if she anticipated me to Dragon Dance or go straight out on the offensive. But out comes her Golduck. And, yeah, I'll go straight for that Stab Outrage. And to be honest, it's going to live it. It's not going to live it because Fracture is a freaking monster. Base 117 attack for a non-fully evolved poke. Get out of here. Golduck, get out of here. I mean, for trivia reasons, Fracture actually ties Crocodile in attack, if you didn't know that. That's pretty unbelievable. And now she's going to go for the Sucker Punch. Does not kill my Fracture thanks to the Eviolite. I'm able to go for that Stab Outrage once again. And guys, that will be the game. Fracture just proving proving all of its worth, all of that worth, and down it goes. That's game. Pretty fun match. I can't lie. I mean, I played pretty well and stuff, so. But, yeah, not many other updates to say other than just been battling. I'm off of work for another day. I might try to get 2 games uploaded tomorrow. We'll see. I doubt it. Depends on how well I'm able to look for battles. So, don't know if I'll go on Smogon or go on my pages, but either way, because I'm off tomorrow and I can do whatever the heck I want. So, yeah, that's that, guys. So, rate, comment, sub. Later, guys.